Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Hello students, I am Akil here with the third chapter of your book First Flight, and the chapter today is His First Flight. It has been written by Liam O'Flaherty and it is one of the most interesting and famous short stories in English literature. The name of the book First Flight seems to have been taken from this very chapter, and I hope that you remember that the same story with the same name you have already read in class 7. So let's take a brief overview of the story. This story is a true parable about overcoming fears in life. Parable means a simple story with a moral lesson, and it highlights the importance of independence, self belief, and confidence, and the need for motivation to attain goals. As you know, the universal fact that necessity is the mother of invention, but it sometimes needs an initial spark from outside. That means we need something to motivate us, to make us take the risky steps. As the story begins, you see a young seagull who is alone on his ledge at the seashore. His whole family has already flown away, but he is afraid of flying. He wants to fly, but he cannot muster up his courage. He is afraid that if he flew, he will not be able to flap his wings and he will fall down into the sea and die. His family tried all the ways and they made all the efforts to make him fly. They cajoled him, they scolded him, they taunted him, and even they threatened him, but he could not fly. Cajole means to persuade someone to do something through reasoning or arguments. If you want someone to do something, you cajole him when you are doing it politely. When you make his mind very politely and gently, then you are cajoling him. You are telling him the benefits of doing that. It is a verb and it has two other forms, cajoled and cajoled, and it is the same word that you use in your school prayer daily. Threatening is another way. Here you are telling the bad impacts of not doing that thing. So they threatened him that if he didn't fly, he would die of hunger. But both these ways were ineffective. No avail means of no use. Then we see that the mother uses another tact. She imparts motivation through a trick. She brings a piece of food, comes nearer, arouses his urge to catch it, and then flies up. Maddened with hunger, he jumps up to approach it and falls down in the air, and eventually he starts flying. Here I have used the word impart. Its meaning is to convey something, and it is a verb. Impart, imparted, imparted. The mother imparted motivation to her son. Then there is an adverb tactfully, which means skillfully. Then I have used the word arouse. The mother aroused his urge to catch the fish which was in her beak. Its meaning is to inspire, to prompt. Another similar word is there that might be confusing sometime, that is arise. It is arise, arose, arisen. Its meaning is different, to emerge, to appear. And its sentence is a question arose in my mind. Here I would like to admire the keen observation of the writer. How beautifully and meticulously he had described the process of motivation carried out by the mother. Meticulously is an adverb and its meaning is when you say something very thoroughly or in a detail, every step in a detail. How she came nearer to him, how he wanted to take the fish, and how he fell into the air, how he flapped his wings, how he felt when he was flapping his wings, how he felt when he was falling down in the air. So the writer has meticulously described all this process. One could think here that it was really a risky step that the mother took. She dodged her son and flew upward and let him fell down in the air. It could have been dangerous for him. Did she want him to fall into the sea and die? No, it's not that. It seems as if she knew the Chinese proverb, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. To fish means to catch fish. It is a verb. It means if we give something to someone as a help, it is the help once only. On the other hand, if we teach them the skill to get that thing, how we got it, so it will be a lifetime help. So here is the lesson for you. Every journey of 1,000 miles begins with but a single step. But that single step is the most difficult one to make. So conquer the fear and venture forth. Good luck.